Hello and welcome to another Raggy's craft beer review, or Raggy's beer reviews. It doesn't matter, it's the same sort of thing. I'm Billy Rag and I review beers in my spare time. So tonight from Bang the Elephant, there we go, based out of Langley Mill. This was a trio of beers released for like a Christmas pack, all released at once. Wow, and it's called Rumm-Ra. As far as I know, this has been aged in Venezuelan rather, rum barrels. So, brewed by an ancient native of Third Earth, a mysterious sorcerer and a demon priest, this rum barrel aged Imperial Stout serves as the only way for the undead ancient spirits of the Black Pyramids to interact with the physical world. Grant yourself immortality with a few sips of this majestic elixir and become free from the constraints of perpetual servitude. Summon the power of the High of the Thunderer. Ancient spirits of evil transform our decayed form to Rumm-Ra, the ever-living 12.1%. Love the backstory, interesting backstory. But yeah, and look at that. Stunning artwork. Bang the Elephant, if you've watched this channel, you know that I've been following these guys since COVID in 2020 and been good friends with them since 2021. Yeah. And their beers are just sublime. Last year's beer of the year was a Lumiere. And I've got a few beers that are close to being beer of the year, and it's going to be interesting. I don't think I've ever tried this. So, black pour, dark tan head, what you would call a knobhead pour, but there you go. And massive hello to Nigel's daughter, who watches the beer reviews. So Nigel and Michael are Bang the Elephant, and it's always nice to say hello. Sometimes, and I do apologise for any swear words. It's always nice to know that there are people out there, and it's not just adults watching beer reviews, it's their family members. And sometimes we as beer reviewers need to remember our P's and Q's, me more than anyone I suppose, because I'm probably the worst. So big apologies, although you won't hear anything too severe, but unless you watch a video where I'm anxious and that. So here we go. I've not had this. I don't know anything about it, other than the fact I know it's been aged in Venezuelan rum barrels. Certainly rum on the nose, as I would expect. Now, Andy, who we go drinking with, we've got a collective called the Happy Drinkers. How fun is that? All starts off with the wife going running, meeting up with other ladies that are running, becoming friends, and it's growing, and it seems to be growing all the time. We're literally now quite the collective of people, all sitting there on a Saturday afternoon, usually over in Beeston, having a few drinks, and yeah, it's amazing. We've all become good friends. We all got appreciation of beer and chat, and all nice people who get on really, really well, and that's amazing. So yeah, I know Andy's drank this, and so here we go. My first ever even touching of this. Never had it before. Okay, so it's like a straight up Imperial Stout to me. And Bang the Elephant's Imperial Stout base is literally probably the best in the country. I've tasted a lot of Imperial Stouts. It's my favourite style, and they that Imperial Stout is already at perfection. You know, whether you think I'm wrong or right, but I'll tell you now that you, if you haven't tasted it, you need to taste it. And then by barrel aging or adding flavours or whatever they're doing to these beers, they're creating masterpieces. This is a masterpiece of beer. Combination of spirits and imperial stouts combining together. Possibly the only style of beer that really combines well, although there are whiskey beers out there and whiskey ginger beers, so maybe there are others, but nowhere near as much as an imperial stout combines with these barrel age. Um, it's Christmas Day. I'm doing beer reviews, sneaky beer reviews in the kitchen, but not sneaky. The wife knows I'm in there. Over the years, first beer review was John Smith's. Come a long way since then. I've reviewed some amazing beers. I've drank some amazing beers over the years. And you know, my journey into beers is like most people's, I suppose. You know, you take a sip and you think, oh God, that's god awful. And then sometime later you'll sip it again and you think, you know, that's actually quite nice. And you're taking in of all the beer styles and appreciation of them. This is where beers and beer reviewing is amazing. You know, we must protect in the UK our, as much as we can, our breweries, because we can't lose people who make this sort of stuff. This is godliness. Can't lose them. Go to the pubs, go to your breweries, buy from your local breweries, not your mega national breweries, and you know who you mean. You know, support those local breweries who actually care about your community. Because you would not want to not see that redone again, and next year done differently, and go on from there. This is a brewery that, without no shadow of a doubt, and I've said this before, I'll say it again, they're going to be one of the figureheads of the UK beer industry. When the barriers against them, being a small brewery that aren't well known, come away, and other breweries start to jump in on collabs with them, which increases their exposure. This is where collabs are brilliant. Massive kudos to Greylo for their jumping in on the bandwagon. And locally, Bang the Elephant have done collabs with Fire Rock, Urban Chicken, Reckless Dweeb, Navigation Brewery, to name but a few, and obviously Castle Rock as well. And you know, jump on this bandwagon, because there's an aircraft carrier coming through the beer industry. It's Bang the Elephant, and jump on. Empress Brewery's joined on. He knows. Simon King, Abstract Jungle Brewery, jumped on and helped them at this beginning of their journey. Raggy's Beer Reviews is there for the mainstream with these guys, to see them through to become what they should become, what their beers need to become, and that is probably the best in the UK, if not further afield. You've heard it here from me. Come and check this video out in years to come. I'll guarantee you, you'll know I'm right. Wow. Anyway, let's get on with the beer. And I'm both a friend and a fan of the channel. I'm a fan of the channel, but fan of the brewery more so than friends. You know, I see them like literally once in a blue moon. You know, they're family men like me. They work Monday to Friday, so you know, literally at weekends everyone's got their own thing. So, but you know, keep an eye out on what beers they're bringing out. I don't see all the beers they bring out, you know, but hopefully they'll bring more into cans, so I get to see them, and not always see everything in keg, obviously in can and cask rather. You damn well know if I was to win the lottery, I'd, I'd, I would jump into the brewing game. Years of home brewing, reviewing, beer drinking. Um, you know I'd be a good fit for it to run a micro pub, and I know the right people to get the best atmosphere, who have got that ability to talk to people and to laugh with people and to make it a family friendly atmosphere. So that's the best way to be. I've seen what the best micro pubs do, and I know I could do it. I try not to drink so much. Maybe I have to cut down on the beer drinking. Yeah. Sneaky beer reviews. It's always a good one. You've got to test the beer, haven't you, before you sell it? Hey, that's where the beer reviews come in. But in any case, a stunning barrel aged rum Imperial Stout. For me, a good 4.64 out of 5. Stunning beer, absolutely top notch. I'm not even going to let the wife try it because she'll just turn those up at she's That's the sort of person she is. And yeah, it's too strong. But yeah, tasting absolutely spot on. As always, well played. Bang the Elephant. Wow. Another super beer. And that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. And please comment, like, subscribe. You know, join in the positive beer review channel. You know, who supports local, national, but pubs, breweries. You know, I'm not here to slag people down. I'm here to promote and positivity over negativity. You know, someone with anxiety, positivity flows. And once positivity flows, it just rolls on and it gets better. Negativity drives you down. You know, be positive. Cheers up.